it's your girl T. So yes, it is time for the last and final recap for Love and Hip Hop New York. So you guys make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. How you doing? So anyways, first let me start by saying this. Thank you to everybody who has been watching my recaps from day one. Thank you to the folks who understand my dry sense of humor, who understand my sarcasm. To the people who just happen to run across my videos who don't understand my recaps and my sarcasm, please have a tall glass to shut the fuck up and let those who understand my sarcasm enjoy the videos. I can't tell you how many salty people are in my comment section like, you didn't make up that, to throw a rock and hide your hands. My grandmama been saying that. I mean, if anything, my grandmama should get a check. Really, bitch? By that logic that I invent the English dictionary, of course I didn't make that up. I was being facetious. That's why I said afterwards that Mona needs to cut me a check, okay?
I finally got around to reading the dictionary. Turns out the zebra did it.
I don't get it.
Dad, the zebra didn't do it. It's just a word at the end of the dictionary.
I still don't get it.
It's just a joke.
Oh, I get it. I get jokes.
I mean, folks be taking stuff way too personal. You got folks crying because I called Mendeecees Medicaid. You got folks crying because I called Peter Dirty Feet Pete. Get the hell out of here if you guys cannot take jokes. If you guys cannot take satire, this is not the channel for you, okay? But if you guys can, go ahead and pull up a chair, get your teacups ready. Let's get this reunion recap popping, okay? How you doing? So anyways, part 2 of the reunion was funny as hell. When I tell y'all, because I didn't get to live tweet it with you guys, I came home kind of late, so I had to watch it on DVR. I was in tears. This was way better than the first damn reunion, okay? So anyhow, we pick up right where we left off. Amina's standing up and she's rubbing her belly and she's showing everybody her belly and showing the fact that she's pregnant. The fact that she's so proud and she's smiling from ear to ear like she just won some prize lets me know that all this was planned and this goofy bitch never had an abortion. This is the same baby from the beginning of the season. I don't buy anything that Amina has to say about this pregnancy, okay? So her and Tara are arguing back and forth and Tara was like, you know what? I left Peter, okay? I didn't want to be with Peter anymore. So Amina's going off on Tara and she's like, Tara just wants to look a certain way when she's just like me. We're both the same. You didn't leave Peter. You just want to make yourself seem like you're so strong, but you're not. You're just like me. And you know what? I have to agree with Amina. She is just like you. She's a dumbass just like you. You're right, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing but say kudos. She's correct on that, okay? But what I find funny is that Tara is like really mad. Like she's really in her feelings. She's like, you just aborted your baby and then you turn around and get pregnant again. Who does that? And if you guys notice, the audience didn't say not one word. Nobody clapped. All you heard was crickets. Bitch, how you gonna try and question Amina about her having an abortion, supposedly, and then having a baby when you're sitting here 9 months pregnant with a married man's child? Like, how dare Tara trying to question her and talk shit about her like her situation is any better? I love what Bianca had to say when Amina was like, our baby was made out of love. We were being careless. Our baby was made out of love just like Tara's baby was made out of love. No, bitch, your baby was made out of lack of birth control, okay? Point blank, period. I don't understand why these women act like it's not 2016 and that they can't get on the pill, the depot, get an IUD. I don't understand why both these hood rats keep arguing, keep acting like there's no such thing as contraceptives. Like they're back in the 1800s and the only form of birth control is Dirty Feet Pete pulling out his dirty ass dick. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking either one of them up. Welcome to 2016, okay? You guys can get on birth control. Both of these kids were planned. These are tit for tat babies. This whole situation to me is just damn ridiculous. And I really feel bad for Whitney. She looked mortified. She looked straight up embarrassed. She's like, this is just crazy. This is not a car. This is not clothing. This is not a house. This is a human being. And you guys, I feel like you guys are in competition. And Tara's like, I'm not in competition with her. She came in, she wrecked my relationship. I'm not in competition with her. Tara, shut the hell up. You're just an undercover hood rat. You are in competition with her because if you were not in competition with her, you would have left Peter and moved the hell on, okay? You would not invited Peter to go creep with you on that pissy ass mattress on the floor. You knew damn well what you were doing when you sat there and chose to get knocked up by Dirty Feet Pete, okay? And he also knew what he was doing when he was going up in Tara Raw and also going up in Amina Raw. I'm so over this damn ratchet ass love triangle. I need both these idiots to have several damn seats, okay? How you doing? So next we had Cardi B. When I tell you Cardi B's intro had to be the most epic intro ever, her compilation had me cracking up.
Have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
Over this season, Cardi B, when I first started watching, I didn't know who she was, till everybody on social media was putting me up on her. And I can say that Cardi B made me love her. I love her explanation for her accent and how she talks. She said her mother is Trini. She speaks broken English. Her daddy don't even speak no English. So she basically had to learn her English out on the streets. She dated a dude down south. One of her best friends was from Cali. So her accent, the way she talks is just like a gumbo. And I feel the same exact way. I think everybody who grew up in a household with parents who did not speak English as their first language can definitely identify with Cardi B and how she talks and the things that she says. She cracks me up and I love her because she is who she is. Ratchet or not, she owns her shit. She stands firm and she does not let people get her down. She don't give a damn what nobody has to say about her. She does her and that bitch is about her what? Shmoney, okay? How you doing? So anyways, Cardi B's ass read Peter for the filth, honey. She let his dirty dick ass know about himself up and down that damn reunion stage. You hear me?
For a woman to say, you want some of this ass, you want some of this, I want some money, that's hoeing.
Like you are the type of man that I be talking about. You need to get from these guys what you want. You get out of both of them. And what are they getting in return? What are they getting in return?
We got love.
They look stupid on TV.
You don't know me.
What I find funny is that Peter had the nerve to try and chastise her because she's telling girls, don't let these dudes out here use you. Don't sit here and just mess with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Let them leave you pregnant and everything else so you don't have nothing to show for it. And she was saying basically, she don't have dudes pay her rent, put money in her pocket and everything else. She's saying that if these guys want to mess with her, they got to pay. And I'm not, I can't knock her for that. You got a lot of girls out here who do hoish shit and don't get a dime for it, okay? They be out here doing all types of extra shit for the gram, all types of extra shit for these guys, and then in the same breath, they'll turn around and ask you for $20. But you fucking 4 niggas though. What you need my money for? You need to go ask them 4 dudes that you fucking for $20. You know what I'm saying? So I just find the whole situation crazy, so I can't get mad at her. And when Remy Ma jumped in, Remy Ma agreed as well. If you gonna mess with me, you want me to be your girl, you gotta help me out. You gotta look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So for Peter to get mad and say, oh, that's prostitution. She's prostituting herself. It's funny how Peter likes to give advice, how he likes to get on this moral stance as if his situation ain't fucked up. I love when she asked Peter, she's like, are you paying both of their rent? And he was like, yes. She's like, you're not paying both of their rent. You're not paying. She had me cracking up during that part. Cardi B was speaking nothing but the truth. I'm gonna need Dirty Feet Pete to have several damn seats. She put his ass straight up in his place. I love how he started trying to go in on her and talk about her butt injections and everything else. Now all of a sudden you don't know who she is because she done checked your ass. Now all of a sudden you're in your feelings. She went off on his ass so damn hard that he tucked his tail between his legs, got off that damn couch and went and sat his ass in the audience. So Cardi B knows how to clap back. That whole situation to me had me cracking the hell up. And I'm glad that if nobody else could say it, Cardi B let Peter know about himself. You got too many people out here condoning his ratchet behavior, condoning Tara and Amina's ratchet behavior. And what was so funny is that when they would pan to the audience and show Amina and Tara's face, they're both sitting there looking confused and looking upset like they're mad at Cardi B, and she's speaking the truth. They both look stupid. You guys have nothing to show for anything but a bunch of damn babies, because once Love and Hip Hop is over, if they don't get caught back for another season, they really have nothing else to show for it. Their brand is tainted. Who wants them to basically endorse anything? They have a shitty brand. They're known from being on a shitty ass reality TV show, and they can thank Dirty Feet Pete for that, okay? Next scene. So in the next part of the reunion, we had DJ Selfish, honey. When I tell you DJ Selfish, this fool is funny as hell. Anytime they asked him a question, he was like, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with him? Like, what do you know, DJ Selfish? This dude is a trip. He reminds me of Shaggy. It wasn't me. Anytime you asking some shit, it wasn't him, okay? So they had Yorma there. Tell me why Yorma had on that blonde helmet with that damn foil dress. She looked like a damn Chipotle burrito, okay? I'm like, what the hell is she wearing? So anyway, she was there and so was Rose. Rose was looking kind of cute. So, and then Cardi B was on stage as well. And basically Cardi B and Rose took turns basically clowning Yorma and letting her know that DJ Selfish never claimed her. They knew nothing about her and that she's still irrelevant. And then Yorma, her being the idiot that she is, she admits that basically, even though she broke up with DJ Selfish, she just smashed him 3 days ago. And then Rose admits to having sex with him not even 2 weeks ago. And then Yorma says, you know what? what? He's so nasty, and he's messing with another girl on 178th Street. Okay, so Yorma, you know that he's messing with another chick, yet you're messing with him, and then your response to the situation that all y'all need to go to the doctor. You need to be embarrassed, ma'am. That's nasty and ratchet, okay? If you need to announce that all y'all need to go to the doctor to go get tested, that's where your issue lies, okay? If you're messing with a guy who does not know how to be faithful and who's messing with this chick and that chick and that chick, then what you need to do as a female is pull yourself out of the equation. You don't keep on messing with him, okay? You know, so that whole situation with them, with that ratchet ass triangle was crazy. But I think the craziest part was when Dirty Feet Pete had the audacity to chime in and say, you know what? DJ Selfish, you need to make a choice. This just can't keep going on. You got to choose. Are you going to be with Yorma or are you going to be with Rose? When I tell that damn audience, everybody looked at him like, I know you didn't. You got some damn nerve trying to tell him that he needs to choose, and you got your own ratchet ass triangle going on.
Self, you got to pick one. You can't be doing this.
Yeah, come on. Peter's been waiting for this day.
I had to.
Peter, get on my damn nerves. He got so much advice for people, but yet and still he can't keep his feet or his peen clean. But yet and still you want to give people advice on what they should do, okay? I'm gonna need Dirty Feet Pete to have several damn seats, once again trying to dole out advice that he's not taking his damn self, okay? That whole situation had me cracking up. DJ Selfish is a straight up mess. I think the other funny part of that whole little clip was when Cardi B said that she's been cheated on before. She went through a lot in her 20s or whatever, and she basically said that the best revenge is letting the other girl have that guy, because she knows at the end of the day that girl gonna be going through it too. And I agree with her 100%. Ladies, it makes no sense to fight over no dick. It don't make no sense to fight over no guy. If he's trifling enough to be cheating on you with another girl, let him be her headed, because the same way you get them is how you lose them, okay? So never fight over a guy, never argue over no guy. If that's where he wants to be, let him go, because at the end of the day, karma is real. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that myself. So no, you never fight over nobody, because people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but then eventually they come crawling back, but by that time you're over them and you've moved on with your life, okay? How you doing? Moving on to the next scene. So in the next part of the reunion, we have Little Mendeecees' mother and grandmother. We have Kim and Samantha. Kim and Samantha walked up in that bitch looking like R. Kelly and Shantae Moore. How you doing? Kim and Samantha are a mess. You could tell that something was awry. You could tell they was not feeling this whole situation. They came with that piping hot tea. I've not seen an attack on Yandy since season 2. They kept it all the way real, okay? Kim basically is upset because she feels like Yandy is playing a role, her and Judy. And can we get on Judy's outfit? I'm sorry, but Medicaid's mom, her outfit was tacky as hell. She just came off like a straight up hood rat. I'm sorry, like the outfit, the boobies out, she just looked really, really trashy. The outfit, the boobies being all out like that, you could see her bra. You know, she's like in her 50s or 60s. She's just way too old. Her body's out of shape. It just didn't look right on her at all. You know what I'm saying? I really liked how Kim and how Samantha were dressed. They looked really, really classy. But basically, they're tired of Yandy basically putting on a persona for the blogs and for the television and acting like, you know, she has Mendeecees full time, and that, you know, Samantha doesn't do anything for Mendeecees, and acting like, you know, she's better than Samantha. You know, and I found it funny that they called her out on that. See, Yandy thought she was going to come in and everything was going to be sweet, that she was just going to sit there and smile and bat her little pretty hazel eyes, because she does have some beautiful eyes. She thought that that's all she was gonna do. Everything was gonna be cool. But R. Kelly and Shantae Moore, they jumped that script on her ass, okay? They was spilling all types of piping hot tea. I really did like the host, Nina. She did a good job asking questions. She asked Yandy straight up, why is your baby Omar and Erica's baby Asim so close in age? Yandy swears up and down that they're a year apart, but Samantha nicely chimed in and said that they're 10 months apart. Yandy said that basically, you know, she wasn't mad about that baby being born because her and Mendeecees was broken up. Samantha's saying what Erica's been saying and what people have been saying for the past 3 years, that Yandy was the other woman. Erica was there first. Yandy was creeping with Mendeecees. And then once Yandy got on Love and Hip Hop, that Mendeecees basically decided to be with Yandy because he felt like that might be his way out of this case, that he wouldn't get as much time, and that he'd be able to stack up money if he went on this reality TV show. So basically people have been saying that Medicaid was using Yandy this whole time. You know, I don't know how true that is, but it kind of makes sense how he left his longtime girlfriend for Yandy. But anyways, he's moved on, they're married, and obviously there has to be some type of love there. The thing is, at first I was kind of siding with Yandy, but then she lost all her political correctness, okay? What I found funny is that the whole time Samantha was saying, you go and pick up my son, you go and get a scene from school, you don't ask either me or Erica permission, you just show up. And Yandy was saying, well, no, I don't do that. You know, or I only did that because, you know, Medicaid told me to, and that's my husband. I was listening to him. And so everything that Samantha was saying, Yandy and Judy were steadily stuttering and, getting upset. And then when Samantha said, well, you know what? He went to a party this weekend. You didn't even call me. And then what does Yandy say?
I just spoke to you 2 days ago and everything was good.
Never. When did you speak to me?
You didn't call me about Skyler's birthday party.
Never.
I didn't speak to you on
You didn't
Skyler's
even
birthday.
invite me to that party.
But I did tell you that little Mendeecees would be there. You've never been included.
You can't tell me my son is going to be there. You got to ask me.
Well, he was there and I didn't ask you.
So right there, she contradicted herself. First, you're making it seem like you were the victim, like you were just trying to help out and they should be telling you thank you. But then 5 minutes later, you admit to not calling Samantha and just going to go get her son and deciding upon yourself to go pick him up and then take him to the birthday party. So I feel like there needs to be communication there. There needs to be respect. I'm really happy that little Mendeecees has so many women around him who love him. He has a woman who is a good stepmother to him, but he also has his biological mother. And Yandy needs to respect that as well, that she's his mother and that they need to have a co-parenting relationship. You can't just snatch him out of school because you want him to make an appearance or because you want him to do something. You need to run it past his mother because at the end of the day, that's his mom. So then they get up into it and then all hell breaks loose because Judy wants to basically call out Samantha and say that, Samantha robbed a bank and she bailed her out. When I tell y'all, Kim jumped up, had her dukes up. She was hopping back and forth on stage. I was dying. I'm gonna need Mona Scott to give Kim her own reality TV show. I swear I can watch Kim and Samantha all day. They made this part of the reunion so damn funny. Kim is like a straight up dude. She is there to protect her daughter. She's not gonna let nobody come for her daughter. Point blank, period. She jumped up and she's ready to knock heads over her damn daughter, Samantha, who don't look nothing like her. That whole situation had me cracking up. So anyways, after they broke up the little fight or whatever, they decide to show the clip of Mendeecees going to jail, basically going to ascender himself. Even though this scene was sad, I get so tired of them playing it like Medicaid is some type of political prisoner, okay? This man is not Nelson Mandela. This man is not falsely accused. This man was moving mad yayo and got caught, and now he has to go do his time. The only ones I felt bad for in this entire situation are the babies. Like, I felt so bad when Skylar was crying and she was saying bye-bye, bye-bye. Like, that was really, really sad, because by the time he gets out, this baby's going to be 8 years old. By the time he gets out, little Mendeecees will be 18. This is just really sad. And I did not like in the car ride when he's sitting there showing emotion. He's showing how real this is. This is tearing him up. This man is about to go turn himself in for the next 8 years. And, he's starting to break down and cry. And the mama's like, Mendeecees, man up, get yourself together. And I'm like, man, Judy, shut the hell up. What I'm saying? Let him show this. Let him show that vulnerable side. This is what these young boys need to see. Everybody thinks that the dope game is all fun and games until it's time to go do that time in prison. What I'm saying? His decision made it where he can't be with his wife. He can't be with his kids for the next 8 years. Let them show that emotion. Judy shouldn't have said a damn thing. She should have let Mendeecees do what he needed to do, talk to his son, cry, pop, whatever he needed to do. She shouldn't even got involved in that. She tried to clean it up when Nina asked, why did you speak up about it? Why did you tell him to pull it together? Well, he's about to go to jail. I didn't want him to go up in there, all upset and stuff. I want him to pull it together. Nah, you let him show his raw emotions because that's what these kids need to see. They need to see that there are consequences for everybody's actions, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like the fact that the mom was just butting in, so Yandy and him kissed one last time and he ends up going up in there. And then, Yandy's crying, whatever. Samantha's looking like she don't give a fuck, honey. Samantha is ready to go. She has no sympathy for Mendeecees at all. A lot of folks are saying that Samantha comes off as bitter and that she's trying to use little Mendeecees to basically, as a pawn so he can't go see his father in prison. Now, one thing that kind of irked me, now granted, Remy Ma and Papoose are entitled to their opinion, but I don't like the fact when people try and shame somebody else for their parenting decisions when it comes to somebody going to go take their child to a jail or to a prison, okay? I understand that in Remy Ma's situation, her people's bought her son to come see her and, Papoose was there all the time. That's fine. That's y'all's situation. That's y'all's family. That's y'all's right. If Samantha wants to take little Medicaid to go see big Medicaid, she has all rights to do that. If Samantha does not want to take little Medicaid to go see big Medicaid, she doesn't have to. And I don't understand why people are trying to shame her. You know what I'm saying? This is not a normal environment for a child. And she's looking out for that. So I'm sorry, Papoose can miss me with the whole prisons were meant to separate fathers. No, Medicaid made a decision. He decided to sell drugs and he got caught. Medicaid made a decision to separate himself from his children, not the prison system. The prison system is doing their job. They're supposed to lock you up when you commit a crime. So how is this the prison system's fault? It's like all these excuses just get on my nerves. You know, I'm tired of all these black folks trying to become enlightened once they're going to jail. How about you do the right thing and not play into the prison system's hands? How about you do the right thing and not feed the prison industrial complex? How about you do the right thing and show the world that you can do something better and something different besides selling drugs and going down the wrong path? That's how you beat the prison system. You don't beat the prison system by saying that you have to allow your child to go to prison to go visit the father. I think that that's a bit much. I agree with her and Kim. If she does not want little Mendeecees to go to the prison to go see him, she doesn't have to. He can talk to him on the phone. He can write him letters. He necessarily does not have to be in that environment. I'm not mad at her if that's her decision. And you know, I feel her if she doesn't want her son to think that a prison system is a normal environment. You don't ever want your kids to have that idea that this is normal, this is okay, this is something that he should get involved in, and his kids can come see him. At the end of the day, Medicaid made the choice to, you know, live a life of crime and sell drugs and everything else without any regards to how that would impact his children and his family. So now he's paying for that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's okay for people to shame her, you know, and say that she's bitter, you know, but to each its own. Like I said, if she wants to take little Medicaid to prison, she has the right to do that. But if she has second thoughts about it, she has the right to have second thoughts about it. And it's not up to Papoose, Remy Ma, or anybody on social media to shame this woman for that. So now to end the reunion, Remy Ma decides to perform her hit song. So her song was okay, you know, a lot of folks was rocking to it, but one person I noticed who did not stand up and who barely even clapped or rocked to it was Cardi B. I kind of found it funny how everyone from Miss No Money to Unsexy Lexi to Malibu Barbie Lynn to Raw Ali, everybody was on their feet. Even Amina Caterpillar with her pregnant ass, she was on her feet rocking to the song. But Cardi B just kind of sat there, okay? It's almost like Cardi B was over the whole reunion, and Nina ended up asking her, and I think that's why Nina asked Cardi what she thought about the performance, because Cardi B just kind of sat there and didn't really rock out. But Cardi B claims that she liked the performance, but her attitude and how she just sat there watching speaks otherwise, okay? So after she did her performance, Nina asked Broke Pennies, you know, what he planned on doing next. And he basically said that he's in love with Moniece and that he's going back to LA to go get Moniece. Now tell me how shady this was. As soon as he said that, the camera panned on Malibu Barbie Lynn, and you could just see in her face, she was super damn salty. She was really mad.
I'm in love with Moniece Slaughter.
Really? And congratulations.
She needs to be happy that she did not have that baby by Rich. She needs to be happy that she went ahead and got that abortion, because Rich is just not that into you, boo, okay? And I really feel like Rich, he knows where to go to get the money. He has nothing else going for himself. He has no artist that he's promoting. All he's doing is going from one ratchet reality television show on one coast to another ratchet reality television show on another coast, okay? You know, while he's sitting there talking about he loves Moniece, translation, I need this damn Love and Hip Hop check to help pay off my back child support. That's why I keep jumping from Moniece to Malibu Barbie Lynn and whoever else. So Broke Pennies is a straight up trip, but this reunion was really cool. I think the one part that annoyed me at the end was when Cardi B apologized, and I feel like Mona Scott had something to do with that damn shit, because she read Peter for the filth and she didn't want Peter and them feeling some type of way and not coming back next season. So I think they forced Cardi B to apologize. I don't think that Cardi B should apologize for a damn thing. Dirty Feet Pete needs to have several seats. She spoke nothing but the truth. He caught himself trying to apologize as well. But at the end of the day, we're still not rocking with you, boo, okay? So anyways, you guys, that was my recap for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 2. That was the reunion finale, Part 2. If you guys have not seen it, it's going to be on my website. You guys can click the link down below. I had such a good time recapping this season. I got a lot of new subscribers who, you know, who really just come for my recaps, and I really appreciate that. A lot of folks are telling me to recap Love and Hip Hop ATL. I've been kind of debating because these recaps take a lot of work, but I do enjoy doing them because it's a break from the monotony. It's a break from all the serious shit. You know, I get to kind of clown and play different characters. So I do enjoy doing this. So I might do Love and Hip Hop ATL. I saw the preview last night, and when I tell y'all, I fell the hell out. I want to know why the hell Scrap is on there. We have not seen or heard anything from Scrap since his so-called brother Dollar got killed at the Beverly Center. So it's really interesting to see him on Love and Hip Hop ATL. But this season looks damn good. Regardless if I'm going to recap it or not, I'm definitely going to be tuning in. But I might have to recap it because it seems hella messy. And I'm hella mad that Life Jennings is on there. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Life Jennings fan. And for him to be on this show, and I'm just like, oh my God, really, Life? Are the checks not coming in from your music anymore? Like, I love Life Jennings, and that whole situation to me is just insane. So anyways, you guys, go ahead and leave a comment with your thoughts on this Love and Hip Hop reunion. What did you guys think about Part 2? Was it way better than Part 1? What do you guys think about Cardi B reading Dirty Feet Pete for the filth? And then what was your favorite part of the reunion? And what was your favorite part from this season of Love and Hip Hop New York? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.